Sorry guys, I'm back again. Hubby and I were fighting. Anyways, you guys know what I mean. Happens. Okay, so I'm back again, and I have not done any more layers from the first part of the video that I recorded. And guess what? I ran out of it. And I don't have an extra one. So I wanted it darker than this though. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you guys watch this video and see what we can make together. Don't mind my little dryer thing here, but I figured why not. And if somebody interrupts me again, I'm just gonna let it record and I'll just leave it on silent and do that speedy thing. I'll probably just do that. You know how people make the video go fast. But yeah, we're playing here. So let's see what we come up with since we ran out of that shoe polish. I think I put more on this one. This is more soap. Maybe this one came out darker than this one. Guess I put more on this one. Okay. I think that's good enough for me. This one's still a little wet, so I'm just going to leave this one aside because I think I put more on this one. So we'll leave that one there for now. Now for this one. Okay. Here's my little homemade distresser thingy, which is kind of dirty. Gotta clean it. But I'm gonna use well, you can't read it anymore, but it's walnut stain. It's all stained, and I'm just gonna go through it to give it more of a darker, dirtier look to it. Okay. So I think I'm okay with that. Let me just distress this little piece here.
Mommy, Papa just opened the wood door.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure Papa's doesn't open the front door because it's wet outside. Sorry, guys. Little kiddos. Daughter's on vacation, so. Okay, so now we have this. So this is supposed to be my front. Just want to make sure I get it right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with it. The thing that I like about, trying to, play with it, try things. If it doesn't work, all you got to do is put paper in it. It'll look beautiful. Because in the beginning when I used to try to do mixed media, I was scared I was going to mess it up. Anyways, one day I told myself, hey, if you mess it up, we should just cover it up. And I did, and it worked. So yeah. So we're going to try some of these sewing patterns. And then I'm going to get some book page. If I could find me some, I have books everywhere, but when you need them, can't find them. Here you go. I like the blank spot, so okay, so I'm going to use those. Throw these up. I don't want these. And then I'm going to use this. This is Puzzle Saver laminated glue, kind of like Mod Podge. But what I did, because I ran out and I haven't got to purchase some more, I added whatever was left. And then I added Mod Podge, the matted one. And I actually added some glue in there, wet glue, and a little bit of water, and mixed it all together. Just to kind of water it down to the Mod Podge, and I don't know, easier for me to work with. And I tried it already, and I like the way it works. So I'm gonna start playing away now. So see, it's a little watered down. Mod Podge is more thicker. Sometimes I use this little brush, sometimes I use the, well, kind of this plastic thing, I guess. It's not a brush. And sometimes I use my brush. I guess it depends on how I feel. And you just play with it. If it the paper folds a little bit, that's okay. It just gives the texture. So to me, it's good. I have allergies and my sinuses, runny nose, everything is acting up. Every time it rains, it happens. Which is not supposed to rain today, but it rained yesterday. But anyways, it's still wet outside. There's these cats that we've been feeding. I guess they don't belong to anybody. They're two black cats. And I feel like adopting them. But my husband said only one. And I think it's the brother and the sister. And I can't just take one and leave the other one. So I just keep feeding them outside. I feel bad leaving one out. I told them if there's room for one, there's room for two. Can't just cut them in half, you know? They're a family. Okay, there's a piece of something there. Take that off. It's gonna be a long video, huh? I have to make it in 2 parts, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. I just want to give it a grungy look because I've been wanting to. Here, bring a napkin. I been wanting to make a really, really grungy one. Like, what's her name? Sagita, I think it's her name. She makes them really grungy. I like that. So, yeah. I want to make me one. But I don't know. I always say I want to make me one, and somehow I never keep any of them. I end up selling it. But one day I will. Guess I'll put this piece here. I'm not even watching if I'm in frame, guys. I'm just putting bits and pieces of paper. You know what? I think I should have put this one first. Oh well. Where's my front? It's like this. The only thing to doing this kind of, actually no, move it here. I want to cover the black with other paper. The only thing is this is so messy, but it's fun. If you don't mind dirtying your hands, it's fun. It's relaxing to me. And if one goes down crooked, it's okay. See, I actually put that one backwards. It's okay, not worry. It'll just look cooler. If that's even a word. And just for that reason, we're gonna just put this one backwards. Well, I think that might just be enough for me. Oops. So now, since these bits and pieces, I think I should have put them first to, you know, make that brown of this paper, you know, make it look darker. But since I did it, that's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my little mix things. But I noticed this thing keeps clogging. I'm gonna probably borrow this one from this bottle, because this one has a damn pink over there. I don't know if I should use that one. And this was just dark. This was vintage photo, walnut stain, and a little bit of water. Yeah, I think that's all I put on this one. And I just want to make sure my paper turns brown. Just flip them back. And this one is vintage photo with some glimmer mist. Some light peach, I think it was pinkish. I don't even know, I have to look up there which one it was. Sometimes I just randomly mix stuff just to see what happens. But then somebody asks me, and I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, it looks all gooey, but that's fine. I actually like that. Oh, by the way, I cut myself, guys. I'm gonna try to dry this real quick and come back. Or maybe I should just come back in the video. Yeah, that way it won't be so long. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this, okay? So I'll see you guys in a bit. Go get a coffee or something. Bye. If I could pause this. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I can't pause this thing. This is crap. Okay, I'm back again, guys. I dried it already, and now we move to the next part. But this is what we have so far. Just still a little damped, I think. But okay. Now let's see, what are we gonna do? For starters, I want to darken this paper a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and just distress it a little bit, just to make it a little darker. Oh, it's still wet. It'd be better if you left it overnight, you know, to dry really good. But when you're like me, Mod Podge doesn't take that long anyways. Okay, so after we do that, I am going to add some snaps to it. I'm going to stamp on it. Pulled out a couple that I think I may like. Am I in frame, guys? Yes, I am. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure. Okay. So I couldn't find my other script one, but I'm going to use this one. Oh, and I'm using this Ranger archival ink. I was going to use my StazOn, but it's already it needs whatchamacallit, I need to buy ink for it already. It's very light now. Okay. Then I'm going to use this one. I just want it grungy. I want it busy. I want all kinds of stuff going on in there. Of course, you gotta have a key. And they don't have to be perfect. It can be a little blurry, and that's fine because it's supposed to be something vintage, old. And we all know that's not, you know, they're old already. Which, by the way, talking about stamps, I ordered one for me for my books. With my name on it. That way when I do my crafts, I actually have a stamp to write my name. So I'm excited about that. Never ordered one before. Anyways, I never use this thing. I am going to randomly stab here and there. And I like that. I like it. Okay. I think that's enough stamping. So then I'm gonna try this baby real quick. Make sure that ink is dried. I was going to use some of that molding paste, but I decided not to at the end. But maybe my next cover I'll do that. And then this, well, we just cut it at the end. But anyways, I think it's dried. Actually, you know what, guys? This was supposed to be like this. So now my stamps are backwards. So then now, we're going to have to leave this pocket at the back. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I like this. So then after we're done with this, I guess we can go ahead and remove this excess. Or you can leave it there for character. But I'm going to take it off. And I'm just gonna, wherever I cut the excess, just go over it. And now that we're done with this part, I'm gonna go ahead, oops, and seal this because I'm gonna Mod Podge this already. But I need to where's my opening? Right here. And this one, I haven't sealed it, but I think it kind of sealed itself. Anyways, I'm gonna use my tacky glue, and I'm just gonna open it and start. I'll put one on the inside first, and then as closest to the edge as I can get. Now I'm debating whether to stitch it. I think that'd be cool too, but I already put the glue, so I guess not, huh? It's the only thing I don't like. Hope you like that for days. Oh well. People are just gonna know I had fun. Oops. So yeah, I'm happy with this. So now we're gonna seal it. Am I forgetting anything? I think I'm gonna use a glossy Mod Podge instead of the matted one. I'm gonna use the gloss. I could open it. There it is. Yeah, I'm afraid. And I went to the kitchen to get water and I forgot to get napkins. Anyways, so let's see. Actually, I'm gonna throw some because if I keep, dunking the brush, it's gonna, there's, whatchamacallit, distress ink, and that activates with wetness, so I don't want to dirty all my Mod Podge. Or turn it brown, I should say. But yeah, guys, this is messy, but it's fun. Which, by the way, I got hubby to go drop me off, or go mail out a box for me to my good friend who we did a swap together in, where is she from? Oh, Margarita, that's her name. Anyways, I asked if I could mail it on Friday, which today's Friday, so she said yes, thank God. So I had my husband mail it, but we were having an argument this morning. I completely forgot I was supposed to fill up those forms when it goes out of state. So, because he was just feeling bad, he called me and told me about it, and I said, oh yeah, I forgot to give them to you and fill them up. And he's like, it's okay, I'll do it. Which I know he hates it, but I know he's only doing it because we got into an argument. So funny. That man. He's lucky I love him. So I would have kicked his butt. No, just kidding, guys. Not violent. Okay, so that should be enough of that. So now I'm just going to dry this real quick. And when you just put Mod Podge itself, it doesn't take that long, which is good. I was thinking of playing and putting a little bit of rubber buff, but honestly, I don't know where I left it at. And then yesterday, let me tell you guys, I wanted to sew because I'm finishing a sewing journal, and I wanted to actually sew the ephemera, the decorations that I'm putting in there. Well, my son, who always gets everything, of course, and ended up taking that little thing off that's on the needle, you know, that holds the paper down. So I took it and put it away somewhere else to make sure he wouldn't lose it. Well, yesterday I went through my whole room. I could not find it. Finally, I gave up, put my sewing machine away. And then I came, sat here, and was going through some other stuff. I opened this little drawer in front of me, which I looked like I don't know how many times, and it's right in the corner at the end. It's still there. I'm like, oh my God, after all that, after looking in there and everywhere else, I can see it now after I put my sewing machine away. I cannot believe it. But I guess it wasn't meant for me to sew yesterday. So, I'm probably going to sew today. Because I was looking at Pinterest, and I just glanced at stuff, looked at stuff, and my mind just starts going. So I think that's one of my biggest inspirations that I have to do crafts. I just love Pinterest. It's like pretty much they got everything. I mean, YouTube too, don't get me wrong. YouTube is also right there. But, yeah, sometimes, you know, I don't feel like watching videos. I'll just look at pictures and I get ideas from what I see. So there I am, running to my room. Okay, I think that's good, guys. So what do you guys think? There's a little bit of Mod Podge still wet there. But anyways, what do you guys think of my cover? I like it. It's still a little wet though. I'm gonna have to just let it sit there. Meanwhile, I need to go coffee dye some paper. But yeah, see, you could see some areas where the Mod Podge, you could see it's still there. So I have to let it, you know, sit for a bit. But I like it, guys. I hope you guys like it too. So yeah, it's not completely dry. You'll probably see some little white spots, and that's the Mod Podge still there. But I like the shiny